Hello there, my name is Mindfiend and welcome to a new series that we're going to try. We're going to start Ark Survival Evolved. Now, as you can see, I've already played this game a little bit, 560 hours, but I only ever got to the first cave, which is about, an eighth of the way through one map, and there's several maps. So as you can see, I play very slowly, but we'll get the game started and I'll meet you in there. Okay, now because it's the 4th of November, we're just finishing up the Halloween event, Fear Evolved 3. That'll last for another 2 days. So you might see a few little Halloween features that are not normally in the game. Little things on the ground that you can pick up, and you can pick up pumpkins from them. Gravestone markers, scarecrows, things like that. They're not normally there, they're only there for the event. But we'll get started anyway. So, host local. Difficulty level, I think 5 allows for a maximum of 150 level dinos. I believe. Have I got everything else set? I'm not sure, yes. I think other stuff is still set. I've tried to wipe out all my player data, and I think I managed to wipe out the map of the island and everything, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's changed the settings. We're going to be playing PvE, player versus enemy, or environment. So let's start. And we're going to start right from the beginning and work my way through. And it's a slow playthrough. I'm not sure I'm going to spawn yet, but let's work on creating a character first of all. So skin colour, that's fairly decent skin colour. Hair colour, we're going to have male or female. Let's see. Let's do a female. I'll see if I can customise what colour do we want the hair? Can we get a yellow-ish? Yep. Go for blue eyes. Now everything about the head is okay, but the torso, let's see. Let's narrow down the chest a little bit. Come round. There we go. Shoulders. A little bit. Torso width. That's the waist, isn't it? Okay. Then torso depth should probably be about... Yeah. Going to change the arms down a little bit, I think. Let's see. Not the length, but the thickness of them. Just to slim them down a little bit. And legs, the same sort of thing. Just slim the legs a little bit. Okay, and the foot size too. Can I change the size of the hands? I wonder. Yeah. And I think we'll go with that. Now, can I save that? Yeah, save a preset. So we'll call this... female blonde. Now, starter zone. You've got these different zones that you can start in, and as a rule, the further south on the map, the easier. The further north, it becomes more difficult because of environment, where you get cold up in the north, and also the dinosaurs are quite a bit harder. At higher levels, more dangerous to deal with. Zone 1 here is the common one that you'll see most people start on. Zone 2, it looks to me like it might be near the lagoon. Yes, that looks near the lagoon. And Zone 3 is over near Herbivore Island. I think I might try starting at the lagoon, just to make it a little bit more difficult for me, because I usually start here, and then I usually work my way over to this beach and this island here, but I don't know. It's a nice beginning spot, that beach. Yeah, I think we'll start in Zone 1 and try and work our way over to here. Yeah, just to give ourselves an early start. But you can go for. Oh, it'll actually start me over there, will it? Oh yeah. Okay, let's start there then. That's a medium start. Okay. But you can choose anywhere you want. Here's very dangerous. There's a swamp here that you don't want to be near. Very difficult. This is heading towards Carno Island up at the top. But yes, let's start at West Zone 2. Yeah, West Zone 2. I'm going to start on this beach. So let's name a character and let's start. Now, we've just gone through the intro, and as it turns out, if I press M for map, you can see it's not starting me quite where I want it to be. It starts you in a rough area. You spawn in an area, and I've spawned a bit to the right of where I want to be. That's okay. M to put the map down again. Here in front of me is one of the Halloween things I mentioned. These won't be here long. It's the 4th of November today. I think the Halloween event finishes on the 6th, so they will go away. But basically they're like little chests. You press E to examine them, and they have different items in, like these have pumpkins in. There are some that have gravestones in. There are some jack-o'-lantern scarecrow type things. There's one. A jack-o'-lantern scarecrow. Press E to look at that, and you get a scarecrow you can use as decoration for your base. And speaking of decoration, another thing, those are but when I open my inventory, press I have these things in my inventory. This is your specimen implant. It's what you see in your arm when you begin with, and it tells you a little bit about yourself. These are cosmetic items that I've acquired when I was playing. I'm going to drop that. I'm going to keep the hat, hunter hat. I'm going to drop the glasses, and I'm going to drop the sparkler. These are the cosmetic items that you can, cosmetic skins you can put on different items. So for instance, the hat will go on to whatever headgear I make, and then it will look like I'm wearing a hat instead of like a bandana or a helmet. That's a parasaur saddle. Okay, now when you spawn, the first thing you're going to be doing is, like in most games, is you want to punch wood. But let's just have a quick look at my character sheet here. Here on the bottom right is icons that show you things like this. Plus here is your health. The lightning bolt is your stamina. The ham is your food. The water droplet is how much water you have. When they're full, when they're fully visible, you're quite full of food and water, but they gradually tick down over time, and they'll go smaller and work their way down. There's an icon here that's like a briefcase. That's your carry weight. At the moment, my carry weight is 100. And then here is your XP bar, which is this one. And as you can see, it's ticking up all the time. Even by doing nothing, just by surviving a length of time, you're earning a fraction of XP. And you'll level up very quickly in the beginning few hours of the game, and then everything will slow down. So we're going to level up a few times at the beginning. Here are engrams. Now engrams are your technology. And at the beginning, on level 1, you have 3 pieces of technology. We can make a torch to be able to see in the night and keep a little bit warm. We can make a stone pickaxe, and we can make notes. When we level up to level 2, we'll get some more engram points and we'll be able to choose a new technology, which we're going to start by doing now. So we're going to go to a tree. We're going to punch it. Left click. And if you look on the left, you can see added thatch, added wood. And on the bottom right, the lightning bolt is going down because I'm using up my stamina. And also the health icon is going down because I'm damaging myself. I'm hurting my fists. Keep hitting this tree. But there we go. We've knocked down the tree. Now again, I'll press I to bring up my inventory. And you'll see from doing that, I've earned myself 36 thatch, which is sticks torn from trees, used for primitive bindings. And we've also got wood, which is great. Now we'll go to the crafting menu, crafting tab, and you can see here I can make a stone pickaxe. I have the technology for it, but I need to find, I need 10 thatch and I've got 32. I need 1 wood and I've got 6, but I also need 1 stone and I have 0 of that. To get stone, look on the ground. Some stones are cosmetic, like that, to make the beach look nice. Other stones are not, and you can pick these up. So look at it, press E, and you'll gather some stone. Look at it, press E, gather stone. So now if I press my inventory, I've now got 4 stone. And I'm able to craft this now because it's gone grey, the blueprint. You can see the difference between this is black and I can't do it. This one I have the stuff, so I'm going to right click on it and craft 1. I could also just press E, or I could craft as many as I can, but I'm just going to craft 1, the pickaxe. Now I've leveled up. XP is available. I'm about to level up again actually, thanks to the crafting and the wood crafting. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, for the moment, movement speed. I want my movement speed up, so I'm going to press that. Now I'm level 2 now, and I've got 3 new technologies I can buy. Now each one costs 3 engram points, and I've now got a total of 8 engram points. So I can't get every technology here, so I have to prioritize. And I'm going to choose the stone hatchet first. So I'm going to press E to learn. Can I press E to learn that? No, I have to click on it and then press learn. Yep. And I'm going to learn a spear as well. The pickaxe and the hatchet are your 2 main tools. So let's go back to my inventory. As you can see, when I upped my movement speed, I got up by another 1.5% movement speed. So I'm moving a little bit faster than I did before now. My pickaxe I'm going to drag down to box 1. Now I can't make a hatchet yet, can I? I can't make the hatchet yet. I need a piece of flint. Flint you get from hitting rocks. Not these little rocks that you can pick up on the floor, but big rocks like these that are over here. So I'm going to run to it by pressing shift, so you sprint. And my stamina bar will go down, but then it fills back up again. Press 1 to bring up my pickaxe now because it's in the slot 1, and I'm just going to hit this rock, and it will give me 3 types of, well, possible 3 types of resources: stone, flint, and if we're lucky, metal. Only a few types of rock will give you metal, but this might be one of them. But I'm just going to hit on it. It's added flint. Am I going to get any stone at all? Yeah, got 1 stone. Okay. And as you look on the bottom right, my stamina is going down because I'm using up my energy to do this. But if you notice, I'm getting a lot of flint and a little bit of stone now. Crafting. I've got enough to make this hatchet now, so let's craft 1. And it's gone in my crafting queue, and it takes time. Now you move very slowly when it's crafting. You don't want to be crafting when there's a dinosaur around. So let's pull that down into my slot 2. And we've got the 2 specific tools that you're going to be using the whole time. Now the difference between these tools is that each one will give you more of a specific resource. Now with the pickaxe we just got a lot of flint from this rock, but if we use the hatchet now we'll get more stone. See how it's adding up stone, and on rare occasions you get a bit of flint, but now that gives us more stone. And it's the same with when we're on trees. Let's go and do a tree again. If I use the hatchet on a tree, I'll get more wood from it and just a little bit of thatch. If I swap around to the pickaxe, I get much more thatch than I do wood. So depending on what resource you want, let's actually take a lot of thatch. And you get XP from everything. So it does seem like in the beginning that you level up super fast, but it will slow down. You can get to a maximum level, is it 100 I think? So let's put movement speed up again. I'm putting movement speed up to give me a chance to outrun dinosaurs. We've unlocked level 3. And here we find the things like cloth clothing, which, for instance, cloth pants. We need 50 fibre to be able to make cloth pants. That's a little bit of provides some protection from the heat and the cold, but only minimal protection from injuries. So it's not much armour, but it will stop you getting cold or hot. If you look down here, you can see a little like snowflake icon. That means I'm a little bit cold. But again, I've now only got 10 engrams, so I can't get all that thing. But what I will get is I want to get the campfire. So I'm going to learn campfire. So I've now got 7 left. Now we want to make, the next thing we want to make before we do anything else is a spear, because you need spears to defend yourself with. Now a spear takes 12 fibre, 2 flint and 8 wood. So we've got enough flint and wood, but with no fibre. To get the fibre you want to find these bushes, any types of the bushes. You press Q to free up your hands, and then you look at the bush and you press E. Now, as you'll see here, I've gathered berries from this bush. I've got amar berries, I've got some narco berries, I've got some tinto berries. Those are all good things. Do not eat the black ones. Save these, you'll need these. But you can eat the coloured berries, the blues, the reds and the yellows. Don't eat the purples or the whites either. I'll explain those later. But what we wanted from this was fibre, which is delicately collected strands of plant. Perfect for making thread, cloth and rope, for tying things together. And that's what we want. We want fibre. So let's get some more fibres. So while we're doing it, we're collecting berries, we're collecting all the different types of berries. You'll find that the black narco berries are the rarest ones to actually get. I've been very lucky with those. But you do want those for being able to make narcotics. Narco berries make narcotics, and narcotics are what you use to put dinosaurs to sleep. Now, why would you want to put dinosaurs to sleep, apart from to stop them eating you if they're carnivores? The reason for that is so that you can tame them. And as you tame dinosaurs in this game become kind of like your tools. Different dinosaurs have different uses. You've got your flying dinosaurs to get you around a bit safer. You've got other dinosaurs that will do for harvesting things. So for instance, if you can tame a triceratops. A triceratops is a little bit of a good all-rounder for beginners. They provide you with a little bit of defence. They can fight. They've got quite a little bit of defence for you. And they can harvest berries and a bit of wood and thatch. But you've also got some dinosaurs that specify in certain things. For instance, the best berry harvester, if you want a lot of berries in the game, would be the Brontosaurus. You want to tame a Brontosaurus and then you can get a lot of berries. If you want a lot of wood, you might want one of the beavers, the giant beavers, to get a lot of wood. So depending on what resource you want, whether it's stone, metal, wood, thatch, fibre, there's a dinosaur for it, and you've got to go out and find those. Now we've collected quite a bit of fibre and some berries, and we've actually even got some seeds as well, so we'll be able to grow our own plants. We'll be able to grow our own azul berries and our own narco berries. Those are the important ones. crafting. So right click on this and it says I can make 2 spears. So I'm going to make 2 spears. I actually want 3. So when it makes the spear, let's drag the spear down into my slot 3. I want it in slot 3. So what do I need to still be able to make this? I need a little bit more wood. I need 8. I've only got 6. And if you remember, to get wood, you want to use the hatchet more than the pickaxe. But wood is very heavy. Wood will weigh me down. If you look on the right, you can see like the weight icon just above the drop of water and below the XP plus. It's filling up quickly. Wood really weighs you down. So let's use this to get thatch now. There we go. So I'm going to craft 1 more. Okay, now I've got 3 spears now. Now, spears are your defensive tool. You left click to stab with a spear. And I'm going to try and head round to the beach where I want to be. As I say, on the map, if you look in the bottom left, you can see the arrow where I am. It's centered on where I am. And there's like a little bit of a river between me and the left-hand part of this island, which is there I'm looking at now. I want to be on the left-hand side of that little river. But to get to it, I'm going to have to go a little bit inland and round these cliffs. And this can be where danger sets in. Now, I believe, unlike a lot of games, the enemies on here, once they spawn, they're permanent. Until either other dinosaurs kill them, or they die in some way, or you kill them. And if you need new dinos in an area, that's one way to get new ones, is to kill off the other dinos that are there. But this is a little bit scary. It's the word I'm looking for. Because at the moment I can't outrun the dinosaurs. So I'm still too slow. I'm actually way down a little bit now. But I'm going along this cliff because I want to come round this cliff. One, it's keeping me away from underneath the trees. Because I want to come round this coast here. There we go, we're leveled up again. Press I. And I'm going to put again a bit into movement speed. And we've learnt level 4 now. We've learnt... we definitely want a sleeping bag, because that's the way to set your spawn point. And I definitely want a storage box. Now, the next parts are the structures. Now, I've only got enough to get 2 pieces of structure, so we're going to get... Oh! That scared the heck out of me then! Damn bird! It must have landed there, and then when it came off. But press I. My movement speed was now 104.5. But where was it? Engrams. Oh yes. We're going to learn Thatch Foundation, so I can put that down. We've got these. And I'm going to learn a thatched door frame for now. Yeah. I could learn walls, but I'll level up by the time I need those as well. So let's see if we can get around to where we need to be. That scared me. Now, as you can see here, there's some sort of... It looks like some sort of like spaceship, but it's a structure floating in the air. There is, surprisingly... Yeah, you scared the heck out of me. Surprisingly, Ark is not... Uh-oh. That's a Carnosaurus. And that's killing that. We do not want that near where we are. Oh, and that looks like a raptor. That's a raptor, because I can tell by the funny tail. Oh, we don't want that near where we're going to be either. Oh dear. Things are going to get difficult. I'm going to have to try and get past the raptor. And I'm going to have to try and get past that, because I want to be over there. But I don't think I can... can I jump off here into the water to get through? I can. These dinosaurs at the tip of my spear are Dilophosaurus. Now they're carnivores too, and they'll spit poison at me to blind me, but they're not as big a threat as that raptor is. That raptor's the problem. Raptor can jump on you, but I wanted to walk around and go down that way, but I can't now because of the Carnosaurus there and the raptor down there. So I'm going to jump into the water and hope I survive, and I hope there's nothing nasty in the water. I can't see anything big. Okay. But you don't want to be in the water for long, because there are such things as mega piranhas in water and much bigger and more dangerous things. But I want to be on this island over here, because it's quite a good way to start, but I do not want that raptor to come this way. Let's take a look around. So yes, as I was saying about the structures, yes, you'd think Ark being set with dinosaurs. There's a raptor, can you see him? It will be really bad for us if he comes over here, because I'll get eaten. And I don't want to get eaten. Which in fact actually means I should get concentrated on building my sleeping bag, so I can at least set my spawn point over here. A sleeping bag is a one-use spawn point. Yeah, there's not... Oh, Pega Mastax there. That type of dinosaur's a thief. He will come and steal things from you. I've got some berries. A tip to dealing with them is to put something you don't really bother about in your slot 0. Because he will steal from that side if he gets a chance. So rather than have him steal my axe or my spears, I'm going to have him steal the berries if it comes to it. Well, I'm about to start starving too, so I actually need some meat. He's a good choice for meat. Until then I can eat berries, so I'm going to eat these yellow berries. They give you almost no food at all, but they're extremely heavy. Berries are ridiculously heavy. Don't eat the purple ones, don't eat the black ones, don't eat the white ones. Red, yellow or blue you can eat. The other ones you want for different reasons. See, all that berries I've eaten has just given me this fraction of it here, so I think we are going to go and see if we can kill the Pega Mastax, because he's going to be a problem for us over here. These creatures are not so bothered. These are all sort of kind of neutral. Where are you, Pego? I could kill... There he is. He's going to come and grab something off me. See, he's coming now. He's going to come and grab... If he can. Yep, he grabbed something. What did he steal? He stole the berries. Yep, which is what I wanted him to do. So now I'm going to try and get meat off him. To get meat, you use the pickaxe and you get more meat than hide usually. Oh, actually turned out getting more hide, but you should actually get more meat in general with the pickaxe. It is still random. Let's come over here and just make a small platform here. Can I make a platform? Crafting. Yes, I can. Craft one. Can I make these? Craft one of these. What do I need to make this? I need 10 hide. Okay. So we're going to put the structure down. I've put it in my hotbar and I'm pressing 7 to do it. This is one. It's just going to be a temporary structure. Left click and left click again to place it. And here's the campfire again. I'm going to take that down to my 7 slot. Press 7 to bring it up, and I'm just going to put that there. Now E. You can, when you press and hold E, you can pick it up for the first few seconds, but you don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to access its inventory. Put 7 meat on it. Let's take 8 logs. Put that in and light the fire. Now that'll start to cook the meat for me. But oh, here comes another Pega Mastax. There we What did you steal now? Yes, thief. Flint. He stole my flint. Oh, you're a high level one. Wow, level 92. Can I get my flint back off him? Yes, I can. See, I'm getting more. Yeah, I got more meat from him that time. So let's access this inventory. Put the meat on. Put another 10 logs on. Hello, Dodo. See, because the Pega Mastax was here, you didn't have to become food. For the time being, I'm going to put the stimberries in my slot. Actually, let's just split one off, and let's put that there. See if he'll if any more Pega Mastax will steal that. Dodo, if you keep pooping all over where I'm going to be, you might be next on the food list.